Hi, and welcome to Representable.org. The following video is a demonstration of the product for users. If you have any further questions after watching this video, please feel free to email the Representable team using the email team@representable.org. Representable is a free online platform that allows users to draw their communities of interest. We are currently on the homepage, which provides a bit of information about Representable and its goals. To begin, we will look at this tool from the perspective of a user. Our first step in the mapping process is to click Get Started. The Get Started button takes us to the US map. On this page, users have the option to select their state of residence. Representable has fully functional in all 50 states. For the purpose of this tutorial, I will select North Carolina. Once a user has selected a state, they will be redirected to a landing page with more information about the purpose of the Representable site and the impacts of gerrymandering on the individual. To learn more about the part Representable plays in the redistricting process, please feel free to watch the video linked here. This page additionally hosts information about redistricting within the state, as well as specific redistricting criteria and the status of communities of interest within that state. After looking over this information, users are able to begin their map using the Next button. At this point, users will be prompted to either log in or to create an account. This is a very simple process that only requires an email and a password. For the purpose of this tutorial, I will sign in to my already existing account. Now it's time for the user to start inputting their own data. The first step here is to include their name and address. This information is secure and solely for the purpose of verification. A community of interest is a geographic area that shares cultural, historical, or economic interests. The next page describes communities of interest for users as well as explains what they could entail. After reading the information provided here, we are ready to begin the survey process. The purpose of the survey is to help users think about what their community might entail and the features that bind their community before they begin mapping. As you can see here, there are 4 key categories: community activities and services, cultural or historic interests, economic or environmental interests, and community needs and concerns. This 4th category is especially interesting because it allows users to explain the type of representation or voting issues that are important to their community. Users must fill out at least one of these boxes, but have the option to complete all 4. In each category, we provide an example as well as guiding questions, which can be accessed using the arrow next to the title. For example, I will fill out this survey section as if it were my community so that we can continue. Next, users will name and tag their community. This name can be anything that they feel represents their community. Because I am mapping a coastal community, I will name my community Wrightsville Beach. Users can also add tags here that represent the main topics relevant to their community, such as environment, diversity, healthcare, and suburban areas. Finally, we've made it to the mapping portion of the tool. It will prompt you to enter an address in your community. I will start with the beach itself. You'll notice that the mapping interface we use, Mapbox, is very familiar. As users move their mouse over the map, you'll see that the highlighted sections are census block groups. Users are able to select and unselect these groups easily to create their community of interest. If, for some reason, a user prefers a smaller unit of selection, Representable now allows users to create their map using census blocks by clicking this button, Use Smaller Units. They can also use the available map landmarks or search for their own points of interest using the search bar. If a user wants to reference their previously entered information, they can do so using the Community Information button. For more help, click on the question mark in the top left corner. Once the user is done, they can save their map and agree to the privacy terms to submit it. Users have the opportunity to export and share their map in a variety of ways using Representable. They can download the map as a PDF, export it as a GeoJSON file, which is compatible with a variety of mapping software, export it as a CSV, or even share the link with their friends on social media. From the Representable site itself, users are able to view their map and play around with data layers that allow them to see their map in reference to already existing geographic boundaries, such as zip codes and school districts, as well as demographic, and election data. Additionally, from this page, users are able to submit their map to a community mapping drive so that it is accessible by the organization of their choice, and see other community maps within their area. Keep an eye out for upcoming features for your community of interest. This concludes the user portion of the demo. Thanks for watching. For more information about how an organization can use Representable, check out our organization demo video.